Hello. Here, coming in to do a what we're going to do right now is a Venus reading, okay? We're going to do a Venus retrograde reading, all right? So, if you know about Venus, the sign of love, luxury, home, beauty, anything dealing with the heart space, okay? And it's rules Taurus and Libra, okay? So, I wanted to start, to be honest, I wanted to use this heart tarot, but I've been told I need to use this Muse deck, alright? Because the Muse deck is a little bit more mysterious, which is as well as this Venus retrograde, very mysterious. Because it doesn't happen as often as the Mercury retrograde, okay? This one is about every 2 years, I think. Can be a little bit longer. Don't quote me on it. I'm not an astrologer specifically. I love astrology though, but I don't have the patience to read the charts and dissect it. Okay, we have the pink quartz here in the Garden of the Gods, which is really beautiful because it's always cool. Alright, so let's start off our Venus retrograde reading. Okay, so this is a little bit deep. We're going to try not to get too deep. What we may do is use this one to clarify. Okay, um, so in this case, you can have issues with people coming up from the past, similar to the Mercury retrograde, but this is definitely lover energy, past lover, past friends, you know, people that might have been hurt by you or hurt you in the past, okay? All right, so our first question, what desire is wanting to come to the surface? Okay, because again, Venus in the deck is representing the Empress. So all about love, self-growth, as well as beautifying others. Okay, and just having an air of beauty, right? All right, so what's waiting to come to the surface? Let's see. What's waiting to come to the surface for us here as we're in Venus retrograde? All right, interesting. So this is the Knight of Wands, and this deck is called Inspiration. Okay, so this Knight is in the reverse. So, interesting. What can be ready to come to the surface is the fact that you might be getting ready to start moving out in the public eye again, okay? You might start mixing and mingling again here. This looks like fireworks too, so it can definitely be here as we get into the new year that you are going like full speed ahead here, all right? So right now, you haven't been, okay? So it's saying these are the desires that want to come forward. You want to be free. You want to be, out having fun and living life, all right? Interesting, okay? How can I redefine pleasure? Interesting. How can we redefine pleasure? Oh, that flipped out. Oh, so redefining pleasure, the way how this is a couple of things in this. With this red and this heart, On the chest, it's kind of saying dress to impress, okay? This is impressing yourself and others, saying dress to impress. Also here, like you're kind of like the best fish in the sea is what this is kind of telling me, because I don't really know why else. We got the underwater aspect. Aside from the fact that this is dealing with our emotions. So it's talking about kind of just like submerging yourself in self-love, right? So that it's beaming outwardly and then you can send it out to others and you're being attractive and attracted, right? So that this is actually pretty good because that's how we can redefine pleasure, right? Start feeling more sassy and sexy, you know? Mm. Now let's see. What definition of happiness no longer serves me? Interesting. What definition of happiness no longer serves me? Okay, that fell out. Interesting. Fool is in the reverse. Okay. So, things that no longer serve you are being foolish, obviously, right? Going aimlessly without a real direction. Okay. Kind of just like right here, walking, not paying attention. You might be getting to the end of something. Okay. So, that was free when you were young, carefree, innocent, naive, childlike, right? You could just go about with no real plans, no real goals, okay? Now we have to have goals and plans to be, you know, fully functional. hmm So being foolish and all that is in the reverse. These types of things is no longer going to serve us. Sometimes you are meant to have the full energy, which is being very hopeful and optimistic and just going for, you know, a leap of faith. But not all the time. You're not supposed to have that type of energy, okay? Now, how can I develop more closeness in my relationships? Interesting. How can we develop more closeness in our relationships? Again, emotions came out. We got all of these, almost all of these are dealing with the emotions. So with this, it's saying we have to stop being stuck in our ways. Okay, and I'm a candidate of it. We have to learn how to come out of this seclusion and interact with other people, right? Some people are wanting to hear from you. Okay, get out of your head. See? So that's a way that we need to be, how we can develop more closeness in our relationships. So this is friends, family, significant others. The more that we open up and be vulnerable, we're building up closeness. Interesting. Now, let's go to the Heart Tarot. See if they have anything else they want to tell us here. What else do we need to know when it comes to the Venus retrograde? Any other messages for, ooh, that flipped out. Yep. So, this is kind of like the Fool is saying seek the truth. It's in the reverse. So, see the two faces here. Both of them has got two faces. So, it's about you unifying yourself It's more about self-love right here during the Venus retrograde. And of course, if you are in a relationship, both of you may be in your own way right now, meaning you might be, quiet, might not have a whole lot to say, might be very internalized, might be thinking about like the next steps in you guys' path. Okay, a lot of things here. So it's saying seek the truth. Okay, and then also lead. All right. So this is the Emperor. So again, Emperor and Empress is the divine feminine, divine masculine. So in this case, it's telling us we need to take on the masculine energies as well and take charge. All right. So Emperor and Empress, they are all dealing with that heart center, heart chakra, highest version of the man and woman. Okay. So let's see. Anything else we want to look at here? We'll get a Whispers of Love, because this is just a general. No, we won't do this one. We'll do Power of Love. Power of Love. See what we need to know here for this Venus retrograde. That's way too many. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovation, and forms of illumination. So be creative during this time, okay? Like I said, it's all about self-love. So you might need to take up artwork, music, anything that is going to make you feel good about yourself, feel beautiful. That type of energy here where you're glowing and you're radiating so other people are attracted to you, okay? Anything else here with this power of love? Patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So definitely, if you are single, it's the energy of being patient right here. Because again, that horse was held back. So I definitely say after the new year, you'll be able to kind of like get out and about a little bit better. Okay? If you are with a partner, it was about opening up a little bit in your relationships. Okay? So again, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but any of your relationships is saying to open yourself up to being vulnerable. Okay? And I will take my own advice as well. All right, you guys. See you soon.